Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am on the opposite side of the camera for this video, and I felt that I needed to come on this side because basically the subject that a lot of you guys have asked me about is as far as how I manifested love into my life. So I felt like this was something that we needed to, be up close and personal about, rather than me being behind the camera as usual and you guys just seeing my hands as it is with all my other videos and stuff. But anyways, this is going to be a video as far as how I manifested love slash a relationship into my life. Now, if you're looking for like me to give a bunch of spells in this video or rituals to do, that will be for another video, as far as to help you out with your journey or your path as far as, coming to love and different things like that. But this is just basically going to be a video of the steps that I took as far as, making my way into a relationship or just manifesting love into my life. Now, I do want to say that, of course, as you may know, everybody's path is different. Like the stuff that I went through, you may not have to go through. The stuff that I did, you may not have to do. As far as with me, this journey took me about 2 years just to really manifest what I truly wanted out of a person and out of a relationship. So, of course, like I said before, don't get scared with the 2 years, because yours could be, within a month's time, within a week's time. Basically, everybody's story is different, like I said earlier, and it also depends on what spirit has in store for you as far as, and when I say spirit, like I'm talking about whatever you believe in, whatever you see as your higher power and stuff like that. That does play a lot into, your life path and the different things that happen. But anyways, I'm gonna get into it. I just want to say first, it's very important that when you start on this journey, you want to make sure that you have healed yourself, completely have healed yourself from any past situations or any past relationships that may have really caused you harm in the long run. And when I mean harm, I'm talking about as far as you're still hurting over it, you're still upset about it, you still have grief in your heart about the situation or the person who may not, who may no longer be in your life. You want to make sure that you have a full and total cleansing, healing, different things like that, to basically open up the doors and make space for new things to come into your life, such as love, if that's what you are seeking. And that's one thing that I had to learn for myself, because I noticed that I was always attracting the same type of men. It just seemed like the same type of men, but in different bodies, which I really did not understand at the time, because I couldn't understand the fact of, why am I going through this with the same person? I meet this person, we get in a relationship, I feel that he's the one for me, different things like that, and I'm the type of person, when I love hard, and I give my all basically in it. But I noticed that with each person, they were doing the same exact thing to me, which was basically cheating on me at some point in time in the relationship. So it's like at that time, I had to realize, okay, either you're going to continue with love, or you need to take a step back and just look at yourself and basically evaluate what it is that may be causing you to attract these type of men that will treat you this type of way. So that's one thing that you want to consider if you happen to be going through what I went through, because I went from relationship, like back to back, without giving any kind of space in between for me to really heal from that past relationship. So basically it was like the new relationship was filling the voids of the past relationships. And it took me a long time to realize that, but I am glad that I did finally come to that to the realization of it, basically. So I will tell you that, that's the first thing, the first key that you need to make sure is that you have no hurt, no hurt feelings, no anger, no resentment, nothing against your past, because you want to make sure that your heart and your mind and your soul is completely clear and open and ready to receive the love that you so desire. So after that, after I went through that phase, because that took me like a month's time, basically what I really did, it took me like a week when I really broke down everything within that phase. I can do a different video for that if you guys are interested in seeing or hearing exactly what I did during this phase time. But this was like a week of nothing but boo crying like a baby, because I was releasing stuff, and along with that I was doing rituals to help aid me in releasing that hurt and that anger. But anyways, so how I started, basically after I cleansed and healed my heart, I then got into the whole activity of manifestation and learning more about what it is about and the different types of techniques that you can do as far as when it comes to manifestation, because I had heard about it, but I didn't know exactly everything that went into it. And I didn't know that there was so much that, you know, could be done to just like simply manifesting things into your life. So that is very important. That is very key to, if you are interested in, you know, bringing love into your life, or bringing different types of love into your life, or shall I say true love into your life. So the techniques that I went along with was I did a lot of visualization techniques where, you know, you would close your eyes and you just visualize you and that person. Like if you have a person in mind, you know, you visualize you and that person are together. You guys have this loving and loving and wonderful relationship and stuff. Or you just visualize you with somebody in a happy relationship, in a happy marriage, whatever it is that you're seeking. Like that visualization is a very strong technique, especially when you believe in what you're doing and you have no doubts in what you are doing. Visualization can play a very important role as far as manifesting love into your life. And so it's like the next step that I took while doing the the visualizations, as far as I did a lot of scribing. And I know some of you guys may know what that is, some of you guys may not. I think I'm calling it right, scribing. I don't know. You guys know how I always mess up words in my videos, but I'm gonna show you. Basically, it's like I made my own little notebook. Of course, it's backwards in the camera, but where I just wrote like pages and pages of what I wanted to manifest into my life, as you can see. And this was something that I did like on a daily, basically. Like I would just write and write and write and write, as you can see, basically what it is that I wanted to manifest into my life. And I'm sure you guys may notice that I do have some sections, let's see, that are missing. And you know why those sections are missing is because basically at that point in time, I had somebody in mind in my life who I was dealing with at the time, who I just knew without a doubt that me and this person are supposed to be together. And so I was including that person into my visualizations, into my writings, everything like that, because, you know, I just knew, hell, we're supposed to be together. But Spirit had other plans for me and showed me the light basically with that. And I am actually not even dealing with that person anymore. I know I have stated in some of my other videos that I am in a new relationship. So yeah, that person had to go basically. And I'm glad that it got to the point of where Spirit showed me through different situations. I'm one that gets a lot of dreams and stuff about different things, as far as like, yo, you need to leave this person alone. This person is not good for you. So that was a part of my path, a part of my visualizations. Another thing that I did was I did watch a lot of videos on YouTube as far as how to manifest love into your life. I did a lot of love meditations. If you just, you can find them easily on YouTube. Just look up like meditations for love, or meditations for attracting love into your life. There's a lot of people on there. There's a lot of videos on there that can help you with with doing that if you're the type of person that likes to do meditation. I'm pretty big on meditation as well. But another thing that I did, and I saw this on the on YouTube as well, and I had to share it with you guys, of course, because we're here. We're trying to grow together. We're trying to help each other out. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, this, I forgot what it's called, but it's like what we do. When you have a plan and you want to set out. Is it called a tree? What is it called? I cannot remember what it was called to save my life. I tried to think of it before I started this video, but I can't. And I know you guys can see this, and I know you guys can understand what it is I'm trying to say. But basically, I don't know if you can see it or not, but in the middle, it has my husband, and of course it's backwards. But with each branch of it, I listed what I wanted in my husband. Like, I'm not married yet. We're saying yet, but this is what I keep hanging on my wall as a reminder. I look at it not daily, but from time to time, just to realize, okay, this is what I am manifesting into my life. And with this, I put exactly the details that I wanted in my husband. And when I say that, I'm talking about, you could get down to the point of, let me see, like for one of them, I put, he has to be caring, kind, spiritual, giving, loving, compassionate, treat me as a priority, and make time for me, will see me as special. He has to love kids, has to be a family man, communicates effectively, open, and he is what? Honest, because I cannot stand mother liar, stuff like that. But yeah, and I also put stuff like his financial status. We can't have anybody broke, because that's another story for another time. But I have been there to where I've had to, where it felt like I have a son, so it felt like I was taking care of 2 kids rather than 1. But that's a whole nother situation. I'm not trying to knock anyone that is unemployed when it comes to men, but if you have a man that basically is not doing shit and he's just sitting on the couch and you taking care of all the bills and stuff like that, yeah, I have been there. But that's a rant other than that. But anyways, yeah, with this, I made sure I listed everything that I wanted within my husband. And another, this is like with the writing and the scribing along with this, these are good tactics to use as far as manifesting love or relationship into your life, because you are repeatedly writing down what it is that you want. You are repeatedly putting it into your subconscious, which is repeatedly sending it up into the universe, sending it up to your spirit guides, God, whoever it is that you are, trying to, who you want to grant you with this in your life. And then it's like another thing, and I couldn't find a letter. I was trying to search and stuff because I hide a lot of stuff, and I really don't know where I put that one. But it was a letter basically that I had written to my husband, and it was just, it just spilled out everything that I loved about him, everything that I looked for, for our future and what's to come and different things like that. It's like I wrote a letter to him, and it's like you write the letter to that person, whether it's your husband, wife, whoever, you write it as if you already have them in your life. You write everything in the tense of, in the present tense. So you don't want to put anything like, I wish I had this, or I will have this. You just want to be like, I have so-and-so, or thank you, Spirit, so-and-so is now into my life. Thank you, I now have this relationship that I so desired into my life, and I am so in love with such, basically like that. But that's what I did in the letter, and I really wish I could find it. It's somewhere, I don't know, but yeah, that's another good tactic to use as far as taking the steps and manifesting love or relationship into your life. But I do want to say one thing though, where I did mess up on during this whole process was I was writing down what I wanted in a husband and a man, everything. Like I had to the details down to the T basically. But what I didn't put in it, and this is so interesting how spirit works, I did not put that he had to be single, like available for me to love him, available to love me. So basically, like, I was attracting all these men, but they were either they wasn't emotionally available, like they were still hooked on their past relationship, they were either married or they were in an actual relationship. So that was a point in time where I did get frustrated with it, because I was like, okay, what's going on? Like, I'm doing what I thought I'm supposed to be doing, and these men come into my life that I can't do shit with, but yeah, so that's one key thing that you have to remember to write, is just basically make sure that this person is single, open, and available to love you and to be there for you, because that's what we so desire, and that's what we want. So I hope that this video helped you guys. If there are some videos that you want me to post as far as like the different rituals that I did, because I did incorporate rituals in the midst of doing this, but what I told you guys today was basically the initial steps that I took. This was even prior to me discovering the art of the root oils. This is what I did, and then I also had my own rituals that I was doing as well, to basically bring love into my life, and cleansing and healing and all that wonderful, beautiful stuff that we so love. Like, we could love it and then we could hate it at one point in time, but it's everything that's going to help us grow as an individual, help us move forward in life, and help us to get to where we need to be. But yeah, I am starting to ramble, but I hope you guys enjoy this video. As always, feel free to leave your questions and comments in the comment section. I know one of you guys asked if I could do a live chat. I will be doing that. I'm thinking probably maybe on Monday or Tuesday around that time. Yeah, but I will post a separate video just to let you guys know for sure when that live open chat will be. But of course, I'm always here open for questions if you have any questions. And another thing that I want to note, if you do have questions that is a little bit longer, or you just want to keep it private, I can be reached by email. It's SpiritualUnicorn222 at outlook.com. Again, that's Spiritual Unicorn. It's all one word, but you're going to capitalize the S, capitalize the U, and then 222 at outlook.com. And I will try to give the best advice that I can when it comes to your situation, and try and help you out. But anyways, this video is long enough, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.